I don't like to see it. This is Rockets, and this is down on foul ball. But yeah, up and in.
Can I pull it down for me? Cause I deserve the surge whenever I urge the purge. But I heard that you capping down. Wait a minute, who you talking to? I got your birth certificate. You know I fathered you. Just because I'm shining doing my thing, you mean it bothered you? It was born you. I'm so sorry that my ascension at life is hard for you. I told you that I could not concur, that I could only concrete when I speak. You see,
and he's not running and passing. Tino takes low. It's 347 to the pole. And left 379 to left center.
Don't live it in nobody tears. You can't do what you want in one life. You feel me? You feel me?
And 379 to right center.
This side and no side. This did Anthony Hamilton right after he got baptized in some collard greens as a young baby.
The pitch is fouled back.
This did Fantasia when she had the show and she take her shoes off because she feel free. And free yourself.
They've actually brought it in. They did, but it's 330 right down the line. Right down the line, but yeah, straight away left basically is 347. Oh, that's you know. 365 on the other side of the bullpen. Yep. So in about 50 to do this. Swinging a fly ball off the batting. And again, another ball that had enough distance out of control. Right
now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado. Interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Detroit Tigers going up against the Colorado Rockies. First pitch coming at you right after the break.
Long hold, the pitch. Pasquantino takes inside, and Carroll thought it was a straight. There's the time we call the ball.
Getting the nod on the mound, Kyle Freeland.
With only one ABS challenge remaining.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ready to go now, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Saved his pitcher another pitch to the same guy that was a pass. That'll bring up. Nick still at first with 2 outs. He takes off, pitch is taken, and
line drive, and this might be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in scoring position with a leadoff double. Maybe a chance for a first run here. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kevin McGonigal getting ready to hit. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
Now to the plate, and a swinging strike.
That one fouled off.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
Just off the outside corner.
And a huge gap in right center field. The pitch
stays alive.
Fouled. Went down and just
man at second.
Now one guy that walks a lot. He's up there to swing the bat. He has 4 walks though early part of the year against 6 strikeouts. He has 7 hits.
In the air, left field. McCarthy on his way in. Takes it in for the out.
1-2 coming. It's head high.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
Harris likely
looks like they want to set up the double play. Intentional walk will make it first and second with 1 gone.
He's at 305.
Here's Riley Green.
317.
All eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning. Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Up the middle. Nice grab. There's one. Fires to first. It's there. That's a great play.
He hit him with a sweeper. Lower leg area, and Ferris.
That's what I needed.
And check to see if he swung, because he checked his swing.
Back here in Coors Field, taking the ball from Detroit, Eric Skubal.
He held it up, and
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get one or two over in the strike zone where he wants?
The 2026 season is underway, and you're home to react to all the latest news around the league is MLB Network Radio, Sirius XM 89, and the Sirius XM app. So they continue to
very tough for the opponent today.
Check out the big fella. He's going to jog to make sure that leg is all right. Thomas stripping up with 2 on and 2 out. Any foul balls that been off the legs and feet.
Out towards right center
kneecaps,
field, and that's got extra bases
the
written
Reds,
all
you think
over
that getting hit in the foot
it.
by a pitch would be no big deal, but he needed to walk that one off.
This is Willie Castro,
Here's
a switch hitter batting right.
Start batting just 105. They signed him as a free agent over the winter. Right-hand batter, first and second, 2 outs.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back there, and it's a foul ball. 1-1 now. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Cuts and misses. Wow. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Now the Rockies catcher, Hunter Goodman. And first offering is fouled off.
Similar setup. Shades left center, right in the back of the pole. Right center.
No question about this one. It's out of here. A solo shot. The Rockies score first. It's 1-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. The slight opposite field into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
Check switch.
So 2 down. Next for Colorado, Mickey Monier.
Oh. Thomas Woods. He pops it up.
Just missed.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
That one the other way, and foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Strike 2.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is that. Back here in Denver, second inning set to go. Colton Heath up now for the Tigers. Swinging a foul straight back.
It's the biggest names, the fiercest rivalries, and the championship chases all spring long.
Freeland, the tall lefty, 32 years old, and he's playing today in his home state of Colorado. Next pitch misses, ball 1.
The sharpest way to start your day is waking up with VEASAN. Weekday mornings kick off with Dave Ross and Jensen Lewis on VEASAN by the Books at 7 a.m. Eastern. Then it's 3
now the throw to first on the run.
Games starting at 10 a.m.
And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson.
And at 1 p.m., Prop Points delivers the fantasy and prop betting breakdowns you need, like only the guru John Hansen knows how. Check out VEASAN on Sirius XM Channel 158 and join us on the Sports Betting Network. Back again for limited engagement because UX
and a foul
celebrating the 50th anniversary of Billy's Turnstiles album.
Here's a 1-1.
And on the Sirius XM app.
That's a little bit low.
You're listening to ESPN Chicago.
Just missed.
Maybe has some challenges. A reminder, second opinion is always good.
Swings through that one.
And Northwestern Medicine. We're going to the ex-Royal, Andrew Benintendi.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. And next to hit for Detroit, Dylan Dingler. On the ground, 2 balls. Fired to second. Relay to first in the dirt, and he can't dig it out. Parker Meadows up now for the
September. Yes, better than July and August. Oh, the 0-1 is outside. No, you're right. I mean, missing the summer in Kansas City is not a bad thing. It's a little stuffy.
Meadows checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. Dingler leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
And almost died 3 times in the course. That's huge. Bad decision. I don't remember last time to cover in the hospital. I mean, fluids.
Pitch is in the dirt. 2-1.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher. But if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
The hitting coach has a meeting with the players. The hitting coaches, they go over the
quick move to first. Dingler back in on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some on the secondary.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Here comes Dingler around third. The relay safe. We're tied at 1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Nice line drive to full side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Javi Baez digs in right side. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the top of the second. That breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Yeah, that skips in the dirt. Got him swinging for the K. They limit the damage here. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for Colorado, Ezequiel Tovar.
Nice. He's now 2 for 4. With 2 walks, a couple of steals, and maybe he'll be on the move again tonight. Yeah, no, he's been sound, right? Because he looks like, first of all, we already saw him in spring training.
In the air, out towards right center. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 1 up, 1 down.
Got a good eye, he's not chasing, he seems smart.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Jordan Becker.
This is the kid we got to get going because
looked like it was a little bit up.
That we can keep rallies going and can start rallies. A lot of big hits that he had last
This
season.
one in the air, center field. 2 down. Troy Johnston now at the plate.
4 for 22 from the left side.
Tied up here in the early going.
Harris looked like he was cheating a little bit.
Strike 2.
Yeah, the early part of the season where the players have got to just say to themselves,
they tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
Edgar hits on roller, picked up by Garcia. He's going to step on second.
Strikes him out with 100.
Actually, it'll be a
back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started. Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers.
Yeah, he did. I mean, he knew who was running down the line, so he knew he had time to get over
on a line.
So that's it.
And it's into the gap. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. The pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location.
McGonigal has to step out of the way from ball 1.
Injured, overwhelmed, searching for answers. We don't just take cases. We take care of people.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Hard hit, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. The Tigers have the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 2-1. Gleyber Torres up to hit. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Make your next cocktail with Tito's.
Check swing. No appeal. 1 ball, 1 strike.
When you walk into any one of 20 Pete's Market Stores Fresh Market, you see unmatched quality and freshness. And you understand why they are the king of fresh produce. Then,
next offering is fouled back.
Service Deli, featuring pizza and Muscle, premium
The 2-2 now.
Better jelly,
Ground ball to the middle. That's
Oh,
a base hit.
no moving.
No fillers, no shortcuts.
Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Now the left fielder, Riley Green.
Fresh. I'm right.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
Swings through that. Inside, just missed. And now a full count.
3-1 count, saying to himself, I've got to get a fastball here. Just spins a get-me-over breaking ball to bring the count full.
So they're all loaded up. Colt Pete up now for the Tigers. Golden opportunity right here. And this one gets away and can't squeeze it. And in comes the run from third on the pass ball.
Fucking corner is in there.
This one in the air, center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. To the plate, save.
Oh.
It's 4-1. And next up for the Tigers, Spencer Torkelson. Liner snagged it first. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off.
Sweeper. And it's 1-2.
Back here in Denver. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle.
Expected a lot of those. 1-2 pitch. He was down in the middle.
And another ball.
He made his major league debut back in June.
Inside, just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Getting now into his motion, the 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3.
Hammered down the right side and foul. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. So digging in, Kyle Carrows.
Batting .429. I guess a couple of theories on that. Maybe we got to move him up. We just leave him right where he is. He's been basically they're 9 hitting the last couple of years.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And now it's 1-2. In the air, right field. Carpenter takes it in for the out. 2 away. So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy will hit next. Slide to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
That was straight queso right there.
On the ABS system, the 2-1 pitch gets a strike. Fans who watch the games on television, they still get that strike zone box on their television. But the broadcast booths do not get that box.
Off the plate, 3-1 now.
Cheating with the ABS system. 2-2 is outside.
Foul ball there.
So at least for me, because it shows how good Major League catchers are training. Yes, because when we watch from up here, I mean, take a glance.
Swing and a ball popped up. Baez has a beat on it. And the inning is over. On to the fourth. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler.
That's the right broadcast level. They don't want us to know ahead of the fans in the ballpark.
Right side, hard hit. And he takes it on his own. One pitch and one out. Parker Meadows, the next to hit. 1 for 1. He tripled in his first trip.
New challenge system. Here's Isaac Collins, ex-Brewer. He's a switch hitter playing left.
That's a ball.
And he looks at a strike. Batting 188.
That's a laser base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second. Carpenter up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And that one misses up and in. And that's ball 2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck, carrying well. And it's off the wall. One run is in. Here comes Baez around third. Now a relay to the plate, in there. He scores. And the lead is up to 5. McGonigal in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. That's off the mark. Ball 1. And there's the ball. On the ground, and that chance handled. Throws to first. 2 down. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Carpenter on third with 2 out. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I could do it.
And that'll do it.
India walks to second base. And Collins back to the plate. That's crazy. I have no idea.
Bottom of the inning, so in now for Colorado, Willie Castro.
And he just kind of jogged back toward first. So I'm thinking he might be pulled off, but he knew something we did.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
It was on the leg kick. I don't know what he saw.
And he'll step off and take the signs again.
If you don't throw to first base, you throw to the plate. I don't know what the ball can be. You can do anything but throw to the plate area.
Way high there. Ball 1.
Here's the pitch. Collins pops it up.
Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Having a party 2 hours and all you drink starting.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-2. Next to hit, Mickey Moniak. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Flips it. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay. 1 down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Coming home. He'll score easily. It's a 3-run game, 6-3. Now it's the right fielder, Jordan Beck. No! 2 runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the 4th. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-0. Looks like an intentional walk after falling behind 3-0. Didn't want to risk nibbling. So up next, Troy Johnston. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field.
Oh, shit.
He makes the grab, throws to second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Back here at Coors Field, all set for the start of the inning.
Well, after putting up a nice inning.
New arm out of the bullpen, Brennan Bernardino.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. Next to the plate is the Tigers DH, Colt Pete.
These are the games that you have to win. Don't miss a second.
Swing and a miss. 4-1. King in his 3rd season, 24 years old.
Every night in the
And he's
NBA,
a 5th-round pick in 2020.
Spirited debate that meets the moment. You need Sirius XM NBA radios and
that's outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And 2 away. 2 outs, bases empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. In the air to left center. Doyle on his way over, but the left fielder calls him off.
Welcome to Sirius XM Pure Comedy.
Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies.
You're daydreaming, and then you can't remember if you should hold your hair.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Just comedy that feels good. Pure comedy.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Channel 98. Back again for a limited engagement because you asked for it.
The foul ball, he stays alive.
Billy's Turnstiles out on Channel
The 1-2.
105 and on the Sirius XM app.
Good eye right there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And the slider just misses.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Next for Colorado, Kyle Karros. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. That's to 3rd. On to 1st. Home half of the 5th inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. So the lineup flips over. Jake McCarthy now at the plate. Oh. Hit hard on the ground to short. Baez fires over to 1st. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Back here at Coors Field. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Dylan Dingler. So the Rockies turn the ball over to a new arm, Antonio Senzatella.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Center field. And there's 1 away. Digging in, Parker Meadows.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. 2 down, base is empty. El Mago coming to the dish.
2 quick outs. Here's Micro. Oh! And he takes a slow curve for a strike.
Line drive, base hit. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Back to the top of the Detroit order. Kerry Carpenter will hit next. First pitch, and he just misses.
You take away the fight. You already won the battle. Because that's what your point is to bring them in so you can hit it after them easy. 2-1 and foul. Might go off a little late. And a slider.
Base hit center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couple of singles back to back. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
And that one fouled off. You'll want.
Waddle, baseball's got more unwritten rules than dugout nests on flower seed. You're so right. Hit a
big swing and a miss.
You're supposed to look down, act like you've done it before, even if you haven't. Not me. I'm watching that thing fly. And you know who
battling here as he fouls it away. 2 on, 2 outs. Right, this one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run.
By Yingling, the next generation.
He'll take a jog around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 9-3. Here is Gleyber Torres.
You could. You just have to make more stops. That explains what you need 3 more times.
Line drive, base hit, and that extends the inning.
You have to stop 2 more misses, wait in line 7 more times, and do 9 more.
Riley Green digs in now. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, and somehow stop the bleeding.
Here's the best part I appreciate. They keep it simple. No marathon sessions, no mystery man. Just straight
that misses, and it's 2-2.
Imagine that. Respect. Go see the crew and advantage Toyota River Oaks.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Let's go places. It's supposed to be great. Shortstop.
Missed with a changeup, and the count is filled up.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The run will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score. It's 10-3.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Driving it to the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Man on second, 2 down. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The Rockies get one by way of the long ball. And it is now.
Was an all-star.
Well, we go bottom 6. So in now for Colorado, Willie Castro. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, come on.
In the air, right field. And makes the grab. And there's one down. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Out to short, Baez. Slings to first in time. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Moniak. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2. Outside with a breaking ball.
The 24-year-old Gunnar Henderson.
And it remains 2-2.
I think it's a very interesting question. I think it's a great question. Man,
goes down looking.
I don't think everybody, to be honest with you, more electric than
It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is
Come on, get that.
Around second now, going for 3.
Come on.
And he's got himself a triple.
Waste no time there. Anytime you...
Having said that,
new pitcher in the game for the Rockies, Chase Stolander.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
On the ground, right side. Base hit, and a run comes in.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock.
Runner on the move, pitching for a strike.
Oh.
Safe at second, and that was not close.
I guess the best news is that the caroms here in the corners are really weird. And that
hit hard, base hit, headed for the plate.
Ended up glancing
he will
in the
score.
right direction.
It's an RBI single, and they're now lead by 9. So back to the top of the
This
order.
is a really tough thing to do.
The next to hit,
Get over
Baez
close to that
back
corner,
in
that ball
safely.
can eat you alive.
Good swing out of him
Get too
last
close
time.
and
Ripped
let
the
it
liner
go.
in the center.
Save the 90 feet because of it. With now with a 22-game winning streak against White Sox pitching. Pasquantino tried to check, and he could not. On a sweeper, and it's a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
You know, he's going to probably end up trying to take third base anyway.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Pasquantino swings and misses. Easier to steal third on a righty or a lefty?
Not
Doesn't
close
matter.
with that one.
Easier
Ball 3.
to get a base stealer with a lefty. There's something
Runner on
about
the go.
building his back
Swing
his
and a
toward
miss.
the run. Instead of the guy's
Go to
facing
second,
in the direction
out
you
at
see.
second.
You know, there's really
That
no difference
ends the
in
inning.
timing. But it just makes you feel more comfortable against
Bottom of the
lefties.
7th. So in now for Colorado, Ezekiel Tovar.
Jay steps off.
Check swing called strike.
Speaking of base stealers,
Strike
we
1.
lost a great one. It's Davey Lopes. Passed away at age 80.
That one drilled left field and
Successful
foul
major
ball.
league career. Swing and a miss. Pasquantino's out.
The shortstop
4
takes the ball.
strikeouts for Kay. Davey, a longtime Dodger.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Houston. When he was 40 years old, he stole 47 bases in the Cubs in 1985.
Got a break.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
Yeah, he was quick. He was fit. He was.
Swings and
he was
misses.
Come on.
Picks up strikeout number 7.
Salvador Perez pops it
Jordan
up.
Beck digging in for the Rockies.
Here first for Murakami, and this time he makes the catch. Lopes later was a manager in Milwaukee and one of the best base running and first base coaches ever. He will be missed. After 3
High
from
fly
Kansas.
ball right field. Carpenter should
Come
have this
on.
one. And there are 2 outs. Next to hit for the Rockies, Troy Johnston. And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Rock Casino. White Sox Network.
Every story, every angle, all in one place. From breaking news to in-depth reporting to the voices shaping the conversation, the SiriusXM news channels keep you informed from national headlines, business news to international stories impacting the world. all your news in one place, including Fox News Channel, CNN, MS Now, Fox Business, CNBC, Fox News Headlines 24/7, and more, beginning at Channel 112 and on the Sirius XM app.
Up now for the Tigers.
Remember the
He's
voices
making
you
a
grew up
great
with?
impression with
Jokes
his
you heard
teammates as
100
he's been
times
an
and still
RBI
laugh
machine
at?
today.
On Sirius XM Comedy Breaks, the legends never fade. Jerry Seinfeld, Chris Rock, Rodney Dangerfield, Joan Rivers. It's an all-star lineup every time. No trends, no filters. Just the greats doing what they do best. Sirius XM Comedy Breaks, Channel 94, timeless laughs, always in season. Catch up anytime using the Sirius XM app.
That's foul
Hi,
off to the right
I'm Andy
side.
Bashir. Each week on my podcast, I sit down with guests from all walks of life. Leaders, educators, creators, and everyday folks with extraordinary stories. We talk about what connects us. Family, faith, current events, pop culture, and the challenges we all share. It's a space for honest conversations, different perspectives, and a little more hope. Join me on the Andy Bashir podcast. Let's find common ground together. Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Or listen on the Sirius XM app.
From in-season fantasy baseball management to helping you prepare for your fantasy football drafts, Fantasy Sports Radio is helping you dominate. Channel 87 and on the Sirius XM app. Now, the flagship home for every Sox game, ESPN Chicago.
And the 1-0. Hard liner, and that's got extra bases written all over it.
Is brought to you by Northwestern Medicine. On the Illinois' top-ranked Hart.
He'll score easily, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. So, man aboard. Now here's the Tigers' cleanup hitter, Riley Green.
Tommy against Lugo, who scored his time.
The 1-0.
Which pitches you strike and curve.
Tovar tosses to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
And it's being challenged.
Colt Heat now at the plate.
By Murakami, and it is low. So it's overturned. Sox are 2 for 3.
Man at second.
Well,
shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run.
Pitch.
Outside double, and that's an automatic double. As a run scores.
Individuals like
stepping in,
Murakami need to
Spencer
just get a little
Torkelson
angry.
swings through that one out in front that time.
Enough.
He backs away from an inside seeker. Kind of looks to me like Lugo's also the guy that's saying, enough, I'm not letting that guy beat me in this lineup. Other guys, I'll go after, but this is a guy I'm not going to just play it in there too.
And the count's even at 2.
3-0 is high, so up the blocks.
In the air to left center, Doyle in position.
That'll bring up Vargas.
And there's 2 away.
How about this note? This day in history, listen up. Ray Kroc on this day in history goes on the PA system.
Known for his rocket arm behind the plate.
I've never seen such stupid baseball playing in my life.
No, that's that slurve right there. He
Vargas
threw it extremely well.
First base,
just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that ball to.
Like,
outside.
An owner, letting the fans know, basically, I'm not putting up with
in the air, out towards left center.
I mean, can you imagine?
And that's the third out.
Today's baseball? I'd love to see it. I'd love to see it. When I played in San Diego, the manager, Captain Chandler, and you were around, and he said, boys, don't get out of your uniforms. We're going out to practice. Vargas said a chopper to third. That was after a day game.
Bottom of the 8th.
In San Diego.
So in now for Colorado. Brenton Doyle.
Stay in the locker room. We got to go practice. We were so stinky. Yeah. So it must have been a thing down there in San Diego. Yeah. 0-2. Ball hit high in the air, shallow center. Isbell jogs in. He's under it, and it's in his glove. That was Lugo's second option
on that fastball.
Which one is it?
Spin rate's outstanding. So the closer, someone from the bullpen, Kenley Jansen.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Yeah, that's enough to make you do what, Vargas did there. Just slow everything down and pop it up. That'll bring up Montgomery. Murakami is still at first, 1 down in the inning.
Ball 2.
Righty delivers, and that ball is hammered from the line.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat. Now it's the second baseman, Kyle Carroll. Swing and a miss, strike one.
It's a double from Montgomery, and it's 1-2.
Jansen, multi-time All-Star.
He got his RBI.
38 years old, and he's a native of Curacao.
Got jammed.
He got his RBI.
This slow
Back to
breaking
the top of the order now. Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
In this ballpark, is it just crossed the lights just when he was getting to that ball? They didn't even bother reaching out to try and catch it. Just to the right turn.
Nobody on. On the ground, right
so
side.
Got the lead on Montgomery's second
tag, and he's out. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies.
All sides doubles are sponsored by Tito's Handmade Vodka, America's favorite vodka.
14-3 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Alcohol by volumes, favored responsibly. It's been intended with be the guy that you want up there in this situation. Veteran can just one is high. Lugo thought it was good, but they did not challenge it.
I don't gotta say too much now. I don't gotta say too much. I don't gotta say too much. I ain't trying to do too much.
Pitch. Benintendi hooks a foul fly to right on play. White Sox have an advantage brought to you by Advantage Dealer Group. Toyota and now Cadillac, Buick, GMC, find your advantage.